What's going on YouTube? This is UltimateiDevice, and this is Tweak Recap. And if you're not familiar with this series, I round up 5 of the best Cydia tweaks that are currently available in Cydia. Let's begin. And the first tweak I'm going to show you guys today is called AppDye. It's available in Cydia for 99 cents. And this tweak allows you to customize various tints and colors throughout iOS. For example, inside the Settings app here, you can see them on the Wi-Fi page. You can see the toggle for Wi-Fi and the back button are both red. And it does affect various other parts of the system. For example, I'll show you inside the Safari app here. You can see the buttons at the bottom are red, and if I go into the tabs view, you can see the Done, Plus, and Private buttons are also red. And after you have installed this tweak, what you want to do is go into Settings on your device and scroll down until you do see AppDye. And once you found it, you want to go in there. And inside here, of course, you can enable or disable the tweak. That's the first option that you do have. And beneath that, you do have several different options. And we do have Dye SMS, Dye Keyboard, and Dye Status Bar. And of course, if you enable any of those toggles, it will affect those areas of the system. And I'm going to show you guys the keyboard. So let's enable Dye Keyboard. And of course, as you can see here, as soon as you change any of these settings, it will require you to quit all the background apps or respring your device. And I'm just going to select respring right here. And of course, my device will respring. And now back from respringing, I'll just unlock my device. And let's open up the Notes app, and I'll show you the keyboard now. And of course, I do have the tint set to red, which I will show you how to change that color in a second, but I just want to show you that my keyboard is red. As you can see right there, the keyboard is themed. And now I'm going to show you some of the other settings. So let's go back into Settings and scroll down to AppDye and go in there. And inside here, you could actually disable it in specific applications. And if you go in there, of course, you have a list of all the apps on your device. You could scroll through here and, of course, disable it for any apps that you don't want it to work in. Maybe just one app looks bad with it, or you just don't want it in there for whatever reason. And beneath that, we do have the color, and here's where you can customize the actual color of this entire tweak. And if you do go in here, you have this circle, and you could touch anywhere on it to get the exact color that you do want. You also have these sliders down here, and again, you could further customize it there. And once you're satisfied with your color, you have the exact color that you do want, you could select back, and then it will prompt you to respring. You could do that, and then the changes will apply. And alright, I'm back from respringing. Let's just slide to unlock. And I'll go inside the Settings app now and go back into the Wi-Fi portion. And as you can see right there, the toggle is the new color and also the back button. And of course, anywhere else system-wide, I'll show you inside the Safari app. You can see here the buttons are the new color. Also, the buttons inside the tab view are affected. And there is one more setting inside the Settings app. So let's go back into Settings and scroll down to AppDye and go in there. And at the bottom, beneath the color wheel, there is this option called Icon Color. And this option allows you to use the tint of the color of the actual app icon of a particular app to determine the tint values inside that particular app. So let's go into the Use Icon Color for, and inside here we could choose between None, Hue, Saturation, and Brightness. And out of all three of these options, I do recommend just Hue. In my experience, that is the best, most vibrant color, so go ahead and select that if you are going to use this option, and then you can select Respring, and of course your device will respring. And I'm back from respringing here, and let's open up something like the Notes app, let's say, and it will show you how the icon color has an effect inside the app. You can see how the icon color is white and yellow, so if we go inside the app, I'll create a new note, and you're going to notice the keyboard, as you can see right there, adopts the app's color, and also the back button and the Done button. And I'm going to show you inside another app. Let's go into the App Store app, and I'll show you how the color adapts there as well. We'll go to Search, and we'll bring up the keyboard. As you can see there, it is blue because, again, the actual icon for the App Store is blue. And another example is the Safari app. So let's go inside the Safari app, and I'll bring up the keyboard in here. You can see how the keyboard also adjusts because, again, the icon is blue, and it adapts. And I'm just going to give you one more example. I'll open up the Music app, bring up the keyboard inside here. You can see there, again, the keyboard has adapted to the actual icon for the Music app. And in the Settings app, if you scroll down to AppDye and go into the icon color settings, inside there is the option Hue, Saturation, and Brightness. And I'm going to show you guys what this looks like and then respring. And I do not recommend this one over the one that I just showed you because the colors are not quite as bold and it's just not quite the best color saturation. But here I am back from respringing. Let's just slide to unlock. And I'll open up the Notes app, and I'm going to show you what it looks like again. So we'll create a new note, bring up the keyboard, which is always a good example of the colors. And as you can see right there, the colors aren't quite as vibrant in my opinion. The same thing with the back button and the Done button. And I'll go into the App Store and show you the same thing. I'll go to Search, bring up the keyboard again. You can see how the colors just aren't quite as vibrant. And of course also Safari. Let's go into Safari, and I'll bring up the keyboard there as well. and the keyboard just not as good, not as vibrant. And also music as well. I'll open up music, bring up the keyboard. It's just not quite as bright. I don't know what it is. It's just a little bit toned down. So I recommend you stick to hue. But again, this tweak's called AppDye. It's available in Cydia for 99 cents. And the next tweak I'm going to show you guys is called FullSwitch. It's available in Cydia for free. And this tweak allows you to multitask in a new way on your device. And this tweak allows you to have full screen multitasking. So if I double tap my home button here, as you can see, I have these full screen previews with the two arrows on either side, and I can slide between the apps just like this. You can do it right to left or left to right. And as soon as you want to launch an app, all you have to do is just tap just like this, and the arrows will disappear, and you're actually inside the app. And there are several different options to configure for this tweak. So once you have installed it on your device, you're going to want to scroll down until you do see FullSwitch and go in there. And of course at the top you can enable or disable the tweak. And beneath that you have a Respring Now button. And just keep in mind all the changes inside the settings panel. In order for any of them to actually apply, you do need to respring your device. And beneath that you have the multitasking indicator, and that's when you're in multitasking mode. So when you double tap the home button, it's basically just these two arrows on either side that do indicate that you are in multitasking mode. And if you don't want them there, you could disable the multitasking indicator, and you could also reposition the location. So if you go into the indicator location, you could choose between the top, the middle, and the bottom. And I'm going to choose top for right now, then I'm going to go back. And the next option are the indicator animations. And basically when you enter multitasking mode just like this, these indicators do fade in subtly, as you can see right here. If I double tap, you can see they fade in just like that. If you don't want that animation, you could disable it, and I will disable it right now. And the next option we do have is the home screen menu. And in this tweak, if you do go into multitasking mode and you go to the home screen card just like this, and you swipe up on the home screen card, you do have the ability to close all the apps, respring your device, reboot your device, or just cancel at the bottom. And it is really useful to have all those options. However, if you do not want them, you can disable the home screen menu right here in the settings. And the last option is the privacy mode. And basically what privacy mode does is it blurs all of the actual screenshots of the app previews. So I'll show you what this does. We'll just go ahead and enable it. And now that I'm all set with my settings, I can scroll up and click Respring Now. And of course the device will respring, applying all the changes. And I'm back from respringing. Let's go ahead and slide to unlock. And let's double tap the home button to check out all the changes that we just made. So let's just double tap the home button just like this. And as you can see right here, the indicators have moved to the top. The screenshots are blurry so nobody can see inside them. And also if I try to swipe up on the home screen card, you can see it doesn't work because I disabled that menu. And there is one problem with this setup. You can see how the multitasking indicators are on the top and you can't see them. However, if I do exit the multitasking mode just like this and then go back in, you can see they're no longer there. You have to just respring your device or just reboot your device, open it once, then it will be there. But if you exit and go back in, it's not going to be there anymore. So that's a pretty big problem. And I have gone into settings and checked just to make sure one option wasn't conflicting with another option. And it's just like this permanently, it seems. So after you adjust the indicator once, it seems that it only works after a fresh reboot or a fresh respring. And hopefully the developer will fix that soon. But other than that, it's a good tweak. Again, it's called FullSwitch. It's available in Cydia for free. And the next tweak I'm going to show you guys is called Volume8. It's available in Cydia for free. And this tweak allows you to have the Windows 8 styled volume HUD on your iPhone. As you can see, this new style of going up and down the volume just like this. It is supposed to look like Windows 8. And if you are playing music, it does have this nice new look to it as well. You can see you can skip songs, go back songs, pause through this nice little interface that it gives you. And of course the volume on the side just like this. And it just works very well. It's very well designed. It's a good tweak. Again, it's called Volume8. It's available in Cydia for free. And the next tweak I'm going to show you guys is called FlipFlop. It's available in Cydia for free. And this tweak allows you to quickly switch between two apps on your device. And of course you can't do this normally with the app switcher, however this tweak does it a lot better. And I currently have it set up so a triple tap of the home button will quickly switch me between apps. So in order for this tweak to work, you have to have one app open just like this. And now that that's opened, I could open up a different application just like this. And then I have to multitask, so double tap, go over, then I can start triple tapping and it will continuously switch me between the two apps. And what I mean is you can't just launch an app and then start triple tapping. It's not going to work. You have to make one switch first, just like this. Then after that one switch, you can continuously triple tap or do whatever gesture you have set to go ahead and switch between the apps at a really fast pace. And after you have installed the tweak, how you set it up is just go into Activator on your device. And if you didn't already have Activator, this tweak will automatically install it for you. And in there, you're going to want to go into Anywhere and then choose any of these gestures. Now, I have triple press of the home button selected, as you saw earlier. And once you choose your gesture, that's it. Just follow the instructions that I mentioned earlier, and it works. It's a very efficient way to switch between apps on your device. And it's available in Cydia for free. It's called FlipFlop. And the fifth and final tweak I'm going to show you guys is called Volume Presets. It's available in Cydia for free. And this tweak allows you to quickly adjust the volume level on your device using Activator gestures. And once you have installed the tweak on your device, you're going to want to go into Settings and scroll down until you do see Volume Presets and go in there. And in here, I have the option to assign specific Activator actions to specific volume percentages. For example, let's say I go into the 25% volume section, and inside here I can choose any action, and my volume will automatically go to 25% as soon as I perform that action. So I'm going to do triple press of the home button, and again, no matter what my percentage is at currently, as soon as I triple press the home button, it's going to be at 25% automatically. So if I triple press the home button, it's at 25% just like that. And let's say we'll assign another one to 75, and I'll do, let's say, let's do 5-finger pinch. So as soon as I do that, again, I'm going to do a 5-finger pinch just like this, and it's going to adjust my volume to 75 just like that, no matter what it's at currently. And let's say triple press the home button, it's down to 25 just like that. And let's go back into settings, and I do want to show you a few more options. You do have the custom preset 1 and custom preset 2. And as it sounds, these custom presets basically just allow you to set your own custom preset, and you do have 2 to choose from. So I'm going to make my first preset, let's say 45, and I'm going to make my second preset, let's say, I don't know, 22, let's say. And as soon as I'm satisfied, I can choose an Activator gesture, so I'm going to do custom preset 1. We click on that, we can choose an Activator gesture, and I'll just scroll through and find one that I want to use. I'll do a, let's say, double press of the sleep button. And for my second preset, I'm going to do, let's say, let's scroll down, and I'll do a short hold of the sleep button. And now again, as soon as I do those gestures, it's going to activate my custom ones as well. So it's really nice having the presets down here that you could choose your own percentage, and of course the ones that come with the tweak, and they're both equally easy to use. So now I'm going to show you guys my preset 1. So I did select the custom preset 1 for a double tap of the sleep button, and custom preset 2 was for a short hold of the sleep button. So first I'm going to show you that my volume is at mute. As you can see right here, there's no volume right now. And if I double tap the sleep button, it's going to put it to 45% because that's what I configured. And I double tap the sleep button, and that may not be the best gesture because it doesn't give you a visual indicator because, of course, pressing the sleep button is also locking the device. But as you can see here, it did take effect and it did go up. And I'm going to do the short hold of the sleep button to get it to 22%. So I'll short hold the sleep button just like this. And that may not be the best gesture because that's the power off gesture as well. And also, even if you do it shorter and you just release, that'll lock the device. So I would recommend using other gestures, but you do get the point, and it does work very well. And again, this tweak's called Volume Presets. It's available in Cydia for free. And that's all for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.